All right, Jason, I finished off with rapid reaction. A lot of topics, a little bit of time. Take us away.
Yeah. 23 AP preseason All-Americans will not play college football this season. How big a deal is this?
It's a pretty big deal, especially if we get the season on time. I mean, you've already had several first-round pick material players, which most of them are going to be all Americans, but you have a significant amount of talent. And although I don't think we've seen any major quarterbacks step out yet, I mean, if we start seeing that, yeah, like Nick Saban said, it could turn into spring JV pretty fast. Men's basketball coach Juwan Howard said he is not pursuing an NBA coaching job after reports showed his name circulating among NBA circles. What do you make of this news?
Normally, I'd kind of be like, well, coach said he ain't leaving, and then next week he'll go ahead and roll out of town. But Juwan Howard's only been there 1 year, so I can't imagine him leaving that quickly. And he's also got to remember good old John Beilein. He went to the NBA, and it didn't work out all too good. So let's pump the brakes on that one for now. We'll talk to you in a couple of years. Brown safety Grant Delpit tore his Achilles in Monday's practice, and he's out for the season. Your thoughts?
That's really disappointing, man. Grant Delpit was one of my favorite players in the draft. I was really hoping my team would scoop him up at some point, even though it wasn't our most needed position. I love his play style, but it's a big deal for the Browns because we were talking about it before the show. They don't have a lot behind him to replace him, so that's going to be hey, maybe Earl Thomas. No, okay, no, okay. We'll see. Los Angeles Angels first baseman Albert Pujols passed Alex Rodriguez for second on baseball's all-time RBI list. It's quite the accomplishment, right?
Oh, definitely. The guy's been around for 20 years now, second all-time to only Hank Aaron in RBIs. And it's amazing. He's been with the Angels now. I think this is his 9th year, but he'll never feel like an Angel fan. I think everyone still will always remember him for his 11 seasons with the Cardinals. But still playing and still producing at somewhat of a decent level. We don't know. I don't know when it'll slow down. Falcons offensive coordinator Dirk Cutter says he envisions giving running back Todd Gurley 15 to 25 touches per game. Does that sound like an appropriate workload?
That sounds like a pretty safe bet to start. I mean, I don't think Atlanta has a whole lot at running back after Todd Gurley as one of the signings, issues with the signing. But I think that especially early on, you want to be really careful with what you're giving him as far as carries, kind of working back into things. And, if he's producing well and looks healthy and whatnot, then, hey, you can ramp it up from there. But I would be very cautious with him out of the gate. Cardinals have made safety Budda Baker the highest paid player at his position with a 4-year extension for $59 million. You see this coming?
No, I did not see this coming. This was Jamal Adams. I could have seen it coming, but no. If there was some Vegas odds on who's the next safety to break the bank, no, I would not have Budda Baker. I would have lost a lot of money on that one. Speaking of money, he's getting a lot of money. How about that? Clemson is ranked number 1 in the AP poll, followed by Ohio State, Alabama, Georgia, and Oklahoma. Does any of that surprise you?
I mean, none of those teams are any good. I don't know what. No. I think the biggest – you look at the top 5, you have to consider the fact that Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields. I would rank them by their quarterbacks. I mean, these 5 teams are interchangeable otherwise with all the dearth of talent they get coming in every year. But I think that Trevor Lawrence is probably the best quarterback in the preseason, and then Justin Fields not far behind. And then after that, Mac Jones, he'd be the guy at Alabama, and then Georgia and Oklahoma got whatever they got off the transfer wire. So I actually really like that because that's how I would rank them. Last one, Rockets and Thunder tomorrow evening in Game 5. Who takes a 3-2 lead?
Well, I got the Rockets in 7, and I think if they lose in Game 5, they will not win the series. So I got the Rockets.
All right. Well, that concludes today's Drink of Wisdom. I'm Cody Ward.
And I'm Jay Wise. And remember, make tomorrow better than today. Make today better than yesterday. We'll see you next time.